Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Quartet. We have some more cleaning up to do. We've done all the main side quests. That makes absolutely zero sense, but I have done a little bit of grinding off screen. Just a little bit, mostly for money. I did not realize I had earned as much money as I did. You may notice Zikaron is at, ungodly amounts of life now. Not intentional, but hey, well, it is intentional. It's just, I didn't intend to make that much money. It turns out I was making something like 350,000 gold a minute, farming in the northeast of this place. After I was using Agatha to use her javelin throw. Then I got Zikaron's life up high enough to kill those squid guys in one hit. So Zikaron was making us a lot of money. So you can kind of see from here, we're not bad off until you get in here and see, oh, look, their attack is super high. Their speed is 11. Everybody's speed is 11. Actually, I got all of their speed up to 11. I am going to probably save up some money and get Agatha's speed up to 13. So her and Zikaron can go first, but we have a mine to go to first. And if we need money throughout all this, I can go farm some and show you guys how to do it. It is not difficult. So we've got places to go and people to kill. Although it doesn't look like we are running across anything in here. There's supposedly like ghosts and stuff in here. How strong they are, I don't know. And we do still have more achievements to get. There's 5 achievements left that I have not gotten. And 3 of them are to kill things. One of them is to reach level 50, and one of them is the Earth Shrine. So I'm wagering these side quests are going to have the things that we need to kill, because one of them's like, kill Bobby. Damn it, Bobby. But the other ones are things akin to, trying to think of, yeah, they're basically just kill this strong thing. One of them is to beat the game, which is kill the big bad. But be ye warned, the staff of Aramatius was used to seal the beast in this tomb. Will you contend with the beast's power? I mean, sure. So be it. Oh, Jesus. You are oh, hey, I think this is actually one of the beasts that we have to kill. Okay, this one is the achievement something bear. I don't know if we're actually gonna, it's Bobby. But, yeah, something Barrett was the name of it. But, okay. Let's go with... trying to inflict a silence on them. Did not succeed. You are going to do a seconds on her. See if we can actually get some real damage going for her. Let's go for a javelin rain. He's going to kill me on his turn probably, if I had to take a wild guess. But she's going to do a full-on series of just FU kind of attacks. I probably should have scanned him with Zikaron, but I wanted to get that really high damage first hit going. Here's Toxic Breath. How much damage you gonna do? No, it does status effects. Okay. Skills. I'm gonna do a Clairvoyance, even though this is a little bit of a waste of a turn. Name Bobby. He's got 100,000 XP, blood type death, and he's weak versus blunt. And he resists everything. He's your buddy. Okay. Okay, items. You're going to remedy her. Because most of these status effects we don't really care about that much. But we do want to get these off of them. Next target is going to be you. That's going to take away just a bunch of life. That's actually fine. So, Soul Strikes. Does it actually move his bar? Just a little bit. It does. So, we do just multiple Soul Strikes. He's going to recover his AP entirely each and every time we hit this guy. So, that's not a problem. Skills, you go ahead and do a Healing Spring. The rest of our status effects on us, we don't particularly care about. So, you... He doesn't have the ability. I'm going to do... Actually, you are weak versus, they said, Earth, I believe. No, blunt. So that means that you are actually not a bad pick. Let's see. I'm trying to think what we want to double up on. I don't think there's anything we particularly want to, so we're just going to go zap on him. I didn't, like, uber pump his other abilities, though. So, since you are there, you are going to be the one who goes berserk on this guy. Because this is blunt damage. Whirlwing, that's actually going to do damage. Oh, you bitch. You delay everything. And curse. This is fine. Everybody is fast enough. So we're going to do a soul strike because you still have plenty of life. Go Zikaron. You actually do a healing spring. Alexandra, I don't think is going to be able to do another... Yeah, she's not going to be able to do another pile driver. So I think we go ahead and rotate these around just a little bit and go for a slam. Oh, we got a stun. Oh, yes. Darling, I appreciate this. Seconds. You know what? Go ahead and use it on yourself. We can get a few thousand damage off of that. We don't have her out right now, but that's fine. Items, let's go ahead and remedy you so you don't have all the bad statuses on you. Time for the soul strike. Do we really stand a chance against Bobby? I think we do. Okay, so you need to swap in and get angry. And she, I believe, no, she is not blunt damage. Do we actually have another blunt? Force of nature. I'm going to put that on you. That means we're going to lose control of that slot. But she going to go ham on him. 3 attacks? Yes, please. And here's a zap zap. Not the best zap zap, but it's better than nothing. And each turn he is stunned, the better off we are because, yeah, that opens up. Oh, you are already back under control. I think we go for a regen on everybody. That's more for the AP than anything else. And you go ahead. This is a what? 60 cost one. Go ahead and guard to get yours all the way up. And you... Oh, you don't have enough for seconds. You bastard. He's going to get enough of this one to do it, so I'm just going to do a single energize on you. Because that'll boost him up to 66. I mean, 61. Sorry. Wow, I was wrong. Yeah. This is probably coming out of stun this turn if I had to take a wild guess. Okay, kind of figured as much. Let us slam, I think. Try and get another stun. No such luck. Go ahead and time bend Ben. That way he can do the seconds on you. That way you can double pile driver this guy. It does increase damage each for the amount of damage on him, but you can only do up to 9,999. No, and that's going to heal him, isn't it? Oh, damn you. Who are you rotting? That is fine. Soul Strike. Ignore everything he has. And let's go High Ether on you. I do like that it has changed the turn order. So he may not be able to do seconds, but we can still take him out. We killed Bobby. Okay, and we all hit level 50. I do think level 50 is the cap. And we also got defeat Bobby. Damn it, Bubby. And yeah, level 50 is the hard cap. So any stats we get from this beyond this, is going to come from tomes. Speed tome, out of them, I'm going to put it on Agata. Oh, and they still got a little bit of speed. There we go. Apparently from leveling up. So the only one left that's gonna... Jerome can still get a level 2. Okay. Ooh, so that was an optional boss. Alexandra, you go with Jerome there. And Juna, you go to Agata. Yeah, this is our main team up top. I'm not swapping off of them at all. It's not the plan. But we do actually have pretty good stats. I am going to save after that before we even click on anything. I am being more neurotic about my saves ever since that soft lock. So that is a new staff. I'm willing to bet it's for you. Teaches 3 elemental spells. Are you the only one that can equip that, I believe? Yes. That is a bunch of extra life, bunch of extra AP, lower attack, but higher magic. What spells do you now have, Cordelia? Ultimate Quintessence. That's one of her natural ones. You got Blizzard. Oh, you learn every element now. You have single target ones. Ah, so you can exploit all the weaknesses. It might be worth swapping her out for Ben because this is her multi-attack. Costs a freaking arm and a leg. Ben does have the turn efficiency, though. Which, yes, is one of the things. So we've cleared out the spooks. So now we should be able to get another item from what's-her-face down here? Because she said to come talk to her if we've cleared out this mine. We killed the guy that was spooky. The spoopy man. So that's Bobby. What other achievements do we have? That one did not take nearly as long as I thought. We're going to see that lovely little screen again. Yes, I am looking at achievements to see what's left to do. So we have 3 hidden achievements left. That is going to be Duck Dog and Earth Shrine. I don't know where I'm guessing I know what Duck Dog is. But I don't remember where Duck Dog is. Because we had this quest here. Just to clear that out. I suppose we could go look in a few places. And yes, we can spend this money on even more tomes if we really want to. I'm not gonna. But it's definitely there. It's an option. I'm not sure if we're going to need it, frankly. So let's see if she has anything new for us. Hang on a sec. Every piece of ore in my shop just jangled at your passing. Did y'all face down whatever was haunting that mine? Nah, don't tell me. All that business is out of my purview, as they say. I'd let you know if I managed to make anything else out of that ore. If you want it faster, you could sort out the ominous presence in the mine, Dustwind Gulch. We just did. So, do we just stay at an inn real quick and see if that does anything? I think we want... we could go with evade tomes or luck tomes. I think we actually do want some magic tomes, though. Mainly because I did not invest in that. Cordelia's already at 87 freaking magic, by the way. That's her base. Zikaron's pretty good magic as well. Alexandra doesn't. She's kind of a balanced character. But we'll get Ben up to 87. Just so the two of them can match a little bit. So we did clear out the ones in the mine. This should be the... No, this is the saloon. Where is the inn in this place? Is it to the west? It might be to the west. There it is. Yeah, sure. We'll rest for 25. Oh no, it's so expensive. What am I ever going to do without 25 gold? Got anything for me? Well, we just... in the Dustwind Gulch, isn't that... Yeah, that's where we were. That's the only mine that we can go into. Well, I'm not going to worry about it. If we get it, we get it. If not, we don't. It's not the end of the world. I think we're already busted. As far as how strong we are, I think we may have overdone it a little bit. Okay, so our next goal... we could do the Earth Shrine. This place up here to the northeast is where I was doing the grinding. I will show you exactly what I was doing and how fast it goes. It's gonna be kind of insulting how... and I think we do still have Midas Touch. If we don't, it's not gonna be as much. Midas gloves we have as an accessory. Let's go ahead and fight one. Yeah, these guys. So if we Soul Strike... see, it's free there and then 70,000 gold. No XP from it, but that's where I was grinding money. And you can see how fast it goes. It's a little bit obscene. And that is enough to pay for anything we grab from that. And we're currently already back up to 183, which is more than enough to buy a speed token. 2 of those fights is enough for 1 speed token. So we could get ridiculously fast. And I might see mechanically how that works later. Just do some grinding after I get the review done and just see how broken we can get on speed. Oh, and there was this. I don't think we've been here, have we? Yeah, we have not been here. I don't think. Durandal. The Durandal is what? Sword of the Forgotten Hero. Healed targets get strength buff. So that's going to be a Jerome weapon? Oh, yes it is. You know what? I think I like that better than the Yamato. We don't need him to be super high on magic. He just needs enough to do about 1,000 healing. And over here, can't get over there at all. So it looks like everything here. So this was just an item slot. So that's that one. It does show up on the map after we've been there. So I'm wondering how many places I'm missing on the map just because I don't see their little entry points. It always has me so suspicious. Okay, so that was an item slot on this map. And there is no place where the pirate boys were down here. I do wonder, let's go back to Ben's world real quick. I don't care about most of this. This spot down here with the guys that say you cannot enter kind of nonsense. Do they actually serve a purpose? Yeah, this isn't the place for you, Jerema. Yeah, there's nothing here in this one. So we can't actually go in there, and I'm curious as to why. Why is that cave there on both zones, but it's blocked off in both zones? By both zones, let's go ahead and go to, I believe it's Alexandria's world. No, it's not Alexandra's world. It is Nikolai? Yeah, Nikolai's world. And here it's blocked off by rocks. I mean, these guys, not as scary now. And she still doesn't do a ton of damage without exploiting weaknesses, despite her rather egregiously strong strength stat. I do wonder what happens if I kill all these guys here, though. This feels like it's just an equipment zone, so... That thing does not bleed. Okay. And yeah, then there is the last one sitting up here. Oh no, there's two up here. This is still fine. What's funny is I could probably get Zikron up to high enough life that he could just destroy these, which I think would be hilarious. Okay, and then the last one is there. Is this going to be a thing, though? I don't think it is. I don't think it's going to be a thing in the long run. I will probably need to let Ben have a turn where he just recovers AP. Yeah, see, they're all dead. There's no paths. And this cave is still blocked off. This cave is pissing me off. It's conspicuously there. I don't know. Anyway, we got items there. I don't think that is a spot. Even though it looks like it might be one. Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, which of these other areas? We can go to the Earth Cave, though. There is one that I am missing, and I'm not sure what it is. I'm wanting to say it is a Juna thing. I don't know where it would be, technically. Because the river down there, this was like the end of Juna's last thing. I might have to go look at the footage for it, but... And that's where we came out on hers. But there's nothing up here for us to do. No, we can't go into the shrine on this one. Ben's special zone... Actually, did we have a special treasure zone for Ben's? That's not one. That was just a we could wander through it. I mean, sorry for... What's his face? The Fire Tribe. Don't see anything there. Yeah, this is the fire one, if I remember correctly. No, wait. No, we're in Ben's. This is Ben's because it's south-oriented. Okay, let's go check Nikolai's. We had the item there. I suppose we could check out... Because, yeah, there is a bird one that I am missing. Might have to go look for clues in it, so let's go to Alexandra's world then. And do the Earth Temple. And then we will figure out what else we can find. Before I'm spending an hour just wandering around looking for something. I can go look at Juna's progress. Go do that one. Save. We're still on the same save because it's the same playthrough. So I'm never more than an hour behind, usually. And we've already seen this once, but I'll do it at this one because we're going to have Earth Shrine in the title of it. What is this place? It's brimming with magic. How can you tell? It's not water magic. Correct. It's sand and dust. You'll notice that it's falling upward, saying nothing of the vibrations everywhere. Sorry, I'm just going to adjust my chair. Because this is going to be a dungeon, I'm wagering. Can't feel the magic, but it's thick enough that I can smell it. You're thick enough that I can smell you. Anyway, it's earth magic, but it's weird. I shouldn't make that joke about a notopotamus. Anyway, how so? You know how magic spells are normally a burst that goes away from you? It's like a backwards here. Like the earth magic is going in reverse. Towards what? I don't know. It's underneath us, really deep. Could this be the Earth Shrine? Is that where the, like, Earth people hang out or something? Because we've done Wind Shrine. We have not found the Fire Shrine, oddly enough. In theory, it is the source of the world's earth magic, but I think it's the volcano that was just mentioned over there. But if nobody's been able to use any of that magic for more than a century, I admit the thought is troubling, and yet I feel almost compelled to see what lies beneath us with my own eyes. Ta-da! Now we get to go deal with a shrine. Hopefully this one is a reasonable length area, so I'll have time to go look at the footage in between these. Ooh, this is an enemy we haven't seen before. You know what? I'm gonna do it just because I like seeing it. I have a feeling this is a complete waste of mana. It was a complete waste. But it wasn't a complete waste for me. It was 100% worth it for me. And yes, we are going to be getting a crap ton of X potions. If you're needing elixirs, by the way, not elixirs, mega elixirs, farm that area where I said I was farming gold as well. They drop them every now and then. I ended up with millions upon millions, and I'm up to 12 mega elixirs. Still not a lot, but not bad either. At this point, we're just doing essentially a victory lap. It's a page torn from a book. It looks old-fashioned, but magically preserved. It's titled The Journal of Comte Mirabeau. It took almost a week to extract myself from my pocket dimension just after the disaster. Or at least that was the length of time that I experienced. The disastrous state of the village told me that months must have passed on the outside world. The house was a ruin. My servants were nowhere to be seen. Except for a few ragged scavengers, all of whom were strangers to me, there were hardly any signs of life in the village. The surrounding fields were either blackened with rot or else picked clean to the root. My spells had suddenly become feeble. The small enchantments I was able to weave were enough to draw the attention of travelers on the road. How they pleaded with me to replenish their fields, cure their fevers, or even just share with them a current of magical power. But in that moment, I realized how remote my studies had been from everyday life. I knew nothing of the most practical magic. Why should I have? Until that moment, it was as common as dirt. As common as dirt from an earth mage. Who would have thunk it? Okay, so I think we're going to have multiple paths over to that guy. Oh, wait, is this... That is a thing. Yay for a mega elixir. That is a subtle hint. Now, whenever you're traversing these, this is actually a problem in NES games as well. It's not just this one. When you're traversing areas like that, I generally would prefer it if there was some indicator as to the walls of the zone that you're in. It makes life about 1,000,000 times easier and frustrates me a little bit less. Because, especially whenever they're awkwardly shaped, there are some in this that feel like they might have little like outcroppings for the rooms. It's easy to get snagged in there and be like, I have no idea how to get out here, and get very frustrated, which is never a fun thing. I mean, it's not the end of the world. You do eventually find your way out. It's just frustrating. Okay, so that is that, and we have a hole. That is down. Down is like 100% feeling like progress. Oh, he does not just die from that. Okay. And you, Thunderbolt him. Yeah, we're good. Everyone's level 50 now. So we're never going to see another level up. So can I... We already have Midas Glove. Out of the characters... I think we drop her down and have her do... Where is it? I know we have an item in here that turns EXP into gold. Yeah, there it is. Jubilee Rose. See if that works from the back line. Skills, Soul Strike on... You know what? Why bother? We have the resources, just use them. It is our ultimate ability, it just nukes everything. And yep, it does work from the back line. Cool. Okay, so items. Just takes us a high ether per battle, which honestly is not that bad, especially considering we're earning enough to buy like 2 or 3 of them per battle. Now that we're all level freaking 50. Okay, so there's 2 down paths. Now this place is going to get convoluted fast. So let's go ahead and get the treasure over here. And I did not mean to swap you. That was a muscle twitch in my left hand. Another miracle rune. That's 3. I think for the final battle, we might be packing miracle runes. Funnily enough. I don't know if we're going to pack them in here, but against Bobby, they would have been useful. And since this is the first branch off that we'd encounter, let's do this one first. Okay. This is a nowhere? Why do I have a gut feeling that that spot over there on the right's going to open up? Just call it a hunch. We're going to have to come back this way. Oh, look, a world transition. This is from my memories. No, it's slightly different. Regardless, it appears to be some kind of test. So we just push boxes then. There's one. There's 2. Let's go with... Yeah, we can do this. Boop. And we can press X to retry. I'm not gonna bother with that. I do wonder, is there any loot in any of these? It doesn't feel like it. Are we gonna get it without actually having to reset it once? Possibly. I wonder if we're going to have to do all the puzzles to get through this, which would kind of suck a little bit. But I think we'd still be fine. As long as I don't dumbass things, I think we're good. Oddly enough, I feel like this block puzzle was easier than the last one. It was only when I reached Seren that I realized the true scope of the nightmare in which we now lived. Bands of vagabonds were thick upon the roads near the city, inns, and farmhouses, were now all the possession of local robber barons, who extracted tribute at the point of a sword or gun. Adjusting fan. I need air conditioning. No, I had no choice but to sleep in my pocket dimension for safety, but this caused no small share of problems. Not only was it becoming more difficult to pry open the magic door, but the time shear between my magical abode and the world was increasing. Each day, when stepped back into the common world, I found that a week had passed, then a month, then a whole season. Then the world sank deeper into chaos and waste every time I returned to it. At the gates of Seren, I began to detect the faintest remainders of magic. The city, however, was warren of cutthroats and feuding bands. Every shadow concealed another danger, yet I had to press on to find answers before my dwindling power left me at the same state as everyone else. Well, sir, you seem to be having a very rough time of it here. Earth Shrine Pillars. Okay, Earth Shrine, definitely going to save. Down is locked. Up is rocks that we can't do anything with. There's another rock we can't do anything with. The museums, armories, and royal dwellings of the city were all claimed by petty chiefs. Traces of magic still lingered in their vaults. but it was clear that only I could sense or possibly make use of any of it. Still, the wretches clung to the hope that magic would return. Over time, hunger and violence thinned their number, and now I'm hiding in the abandoned house of a mage. Whose house? I could not say. Most of his visible belongings were gone. The spellbooks and artifacts hidden in his magic vault were inscribed with various names, any one of which might have been his. With each passing day, my magic continues to weaken, and yet the artifacts and fixed enchantments remain powerful. So too do the wild creatures which have had magic since the immemorial. Magic plainly still exists, yet has retreated from the race of men, but whence? Okay, this is Astral Plane. Large room. Even though I could not see the earth beneath my feet, I followed the shape of the moon. I made two mistakes. One was named Panic and the other Grief. Those consumed me until there was nothing left. I pray, if someone else reads this, learn from me and obtain what I've lost. G. Castle, the Condemned. So, large room, could not see the earth beneath his feet. He followed the shape of the moon. Don't panic. Not seeing... Oh, there's an item. But it's... Oh, wait, can we... Yeah. Okay, I see what it is. That's actually kind of neat. I approve of this. Well, you know what you can do? Nuke! Actually, the guy on the right might be immune to fire. I didn't think about that until after I cast that. Well, that's two of you guys gone. Ta-da! Let's do that high ether on you. Even though you recover a good chunk of it, might as well just do that. Okay, so you go up to... Actually, no, like this. There we go. Switch is visible, but has no substance here in the astral plane. These are astral boulders. They're a pain in the astral projection. But I do like that puzzle. Well, it's not really that big of a puzzle. It is still a minor puzzle. Go ahead and grab you. Found max revive. Cool. I do not know how to get to the blue chest, by the way. But that opens this door. So it's still... The blue chest would still be located to the left. I don't know what's in it. We might find it. We might not. If we don't find it, I still think we're plenty strong enough. Most of the items we've been finding, I have not been bothering to equip. Okay, so skills. Let's do a soul strike on you. Oh, Zasnik did not die from that. Apparently he has just slightly more life than us. Thunderbolt! We do not have a lot of life. Are we hurting on AP? Not really. Here's another puzzle. Okay. As far as this goes... Boop. There's another one. And yes, we can push from the side. I don't know if that's intentional. It feels intentional. Because that makes these significantly easier to solve. Boop. And a boop. Just solving the push puzzles every single bloody time. This is the crystal layer. Experiment after experiment confirms my thesis, as if the evidence of my own eyes weren't enough. When I enchanted the dead mage's artifacts with weightless spells, they slowly drifted west-southwest from the city, even into contrary winds. Something is drawing them onward. After a week's travel in that direction, I found my spells were stronger. I tarried a month in the shell of an abandoned village to perform further experiments. In that time, my spells began to wane again. It was then that I knew that magic, or at least human magic, was retreating like an ebb tide. My next project shall be a survey of the southwestern provinces in an attempt to find the point towards which magic is flowing. Earth magic is flowing away. Soul Strike on Chronagator. The Cronenberg Gator? I don't know. Thunderbolt. Actually, no, you do a Zap Zap. Might as well get rid of them as quickly as possible. That way we can just use the ethers. Because I has a ton of them. Okay, so that's probably progress. This is probably going to open up with an Astral Planes. Soul Strike. Probably just on you. That zombie is oddly fast. I am very surprised it is faster than our 11 speed guy over there. So they must be like flat at 11. No, wait. Oh, yeah, because we took him off of Yamato. Well, I'm going to have to buy one more speed. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Ah! Archimedes. What are you? I'm not seeing Archimedes anywhere in here. Maybe it's an accessory? I would think it would be at the bottom of these if we had it. Oh. Basic attacks strike all enemies. I'm gonna try this. We may have just turned her into nearly as broken. Yeah. This Earth Shrine is definitely a number of puzzles in it. And yes, I do see the spark down there. I'm going to... Okay, so that is Astral Plane. So we need to move rocks out of the way to get just a clear line to it. Oh, wait. Is there anything over this way? No. Okay. Just had to make sure. Okay. Oh, you can only move them once. That is not the one I was touching, game. Okay, so you go up, you go to the right. You go to the right. You go down. Okay, so we've gotten a path to here. We need that not to be on there. We can only move them once, so this has to go straight down. And that has to go left. That's not what I intended, but it works. And that actually, that is a clear path. Okay. We have gotten a path there. Not sure if that's the intended path, but it's the path we're using. And that opens the door over on the right. I have a feeling there's going to be 3 of each puzzle. If we follow just the general, like, I like this number approach to puzzle presence. Which is not an uncommon thing to do. Okay, so we got that one. And I will probably be looking between this session and next session to see if I can figure out where the bird is. If I can't, tough nugs. Okay, so we're going to soul strike big guy. We're going to see if her X strike... Oh, you countered me with dumb. Cool. Not that that particularly matters. I approve of this. Unfortunately, I don't approve of the fact that we weren't able to kill that guy on the right with lightning. So we had to use the very expensive skill to keep them from getting turns. Okay. Down further. The antechamber. Well, maybe there isn't another one, because this is the antechamber. Hello, Grand Hall. Slightly scarier guys. Let's go ahead and do an overheat. Why? Because that's going to kill everything except for the dude on the left, and that just gets killed by us stabbing it in the face. Or it's not gonna. Okay. Why did we not do all of our attacks? We should have been doing 4 attacks. I do want to test one thing. Yeah, we can't use it if we're already full, so we don't have to worry about spamming in that. This is gonna be a lovely fight. There's an item down there. I see this. Haha. You are getting tricksy, game. So very tricksy. And then this is going to be the button, but there's going to be something guarding it, considering we just got a big heal right there. Earth Shrine Judgment. Slimeosaurs, you say? Oof. Yeah, X swipe. Yeah, she still does 4 attacks. You are going to do seconds on yourself. Because we're hoping that you actually do really good damage to them, but you're going to do a mullionette. Try and do as much damage as possible. Ooh, crush. This is going to hurt. Oh, yeah, 1,200 damage. That's a thing. Well, let's go ahead and do some big damage. So they are weak versus fire. Skills, let's do X swipes. We could do the javelins. I don't think that's going to be a weakness they can do. Counter Lunar Curtain. Brush. Well, I don't know what Lunar Curtain does. I have a feeling that is a bad thing. Zap zap, I guess. Yep, you're just soaking all of them because he just decided he's gonna focus in on the idiot on the left. Wow, 50-50 chance. And all of them went left. Bounce back. Sweet. Sweet. This is not good. So I'm gonna need to revive people. Okay, so we are going to revive you first. We need martial fighters. Items, go ahead and do a normal revive on him. Skills, Javelin Rain. Yeah, we need actual attacks. Counter Lunar Curtain. Yeah, it's just going to keep doing stuff like that. Okay, so you... I'm going to try a Soul Strike and see if it goes through Lunar Curtain. It does. So he is still viable. So that is not bad. You are going to do a comfort food to get everybody topped off. Now I'm probably swapping you out because you are not a physical fighter. Ouch. Oh, you are stealing life from me, you bitch. Healing Spring, yes. Although having Ben in the party is not the worst thing ever, I don't think it's going to be beneficial to us. Mainly because... And actually, Zikaron, you're just going to stick around as a healer, I think. Items, go ahead and do an X potion on yourself. Get back up to max. You swap out for... that. Excuse me. And yeah, that way we at least have decent life going on here. We need to take one. Oh, he's out of the magic guard. Oof, oof, oof. Come on. Come out of the guard. Okay, healing spring. The guy on the left is no longer under guard. So that's a soul strike time. Lunar curtain. So the lunar curtain, I guess, just breaks after a while. So we just can't use magic on them while they're in that. Let's go ahead. I think he would be a good swap out, although he's going to have a lot less life. Heavy pierce damage to all enemies. I'm going to try this. I might regret this. Okay, so they both just lunar curtain up. That is fine. Slam! And yes, our target is the one on the left. They are weak versus bludgeoning. I need to remember that. So... yeah, Juna is our go-to here. And yeah, he does a lot more damage per hit. Ouch. Here comes Crush. X swipe again. Swipe left on your X. And yeah, they're just going to constantly have Lunar Curtain up. This is a tough fight, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Okay, so you should... nope, you don't have enough for another heavy artillery, so you just go ahead and fight. That was garbage. Yeah, slam the one on the left. There's one down. You get healing. He does a... Jerome does a good amount of damage. The big issue is he's also our healer, so he never gets to attack. He does about 1,200. So he is less than Agata, but... you swap over to you. Are you actually... oh, you osmose a quarter of our life, I believe. So having a... no, it might be a third. You osmose a chunk of our life. That might be closer to a third. Because it seems to be percentage based on our life. Which is kind of strange. So all it's going to do is keep countering with osmose. Soul Strike. This might... no, this isn't going to kill it, is it? Nope. And here comes the osmose. Ouch. Well, goodbye. I think that's going to be one of the few times we see Zikaron go down. Castle Rune. Intriguing. That door is now open. We're not done with the Earth Shrine. This was just the Guardian. Okay, items. Let's go and get everybody back to where they're supposed to be. Juna, I think you might actually take 2 Mother's Milks to get Zikaron all the way back up to full health. And yeah, we're doing good on time. I thought we had been taking longer on this. Okay, so Juna, you swap out with Ben, and I think we're fine. So just ether up you, and we should be good to go. Now we have a save there in case it makes us choose one of these. Crown of Moons and Bone Mail. Who is that for? High defense and HP boost. Reduces our regen. But I think that might be... Yeah, that's better for Zikaron. And yeah, Hazard Suit is nice, but none of the other characters really benefit from it. Crown of Moons is not plus life, it's plus magic defense. And it appears to be an AP boost as well. Anyone that really benefits from that? I mean, I don't necessarily want to lose that regen, though, on him. It's actually kind of important for him. And Resistor, we're going to keep. Bedes Conch. I don't know what that one is. I have a feeling that's going to cause something to spawn in one of these areas. I think that is going to be an item we just don't use. Which is unfortunate. That does open the next door. Let's see what's deeper in this Earth Shrine. Watch this be an infinite dungeon and we're here for like 12 hours. I hope not. I had worried that persuading the local baron to mine out this plateau would be the real issue. How foolish I was! The evidence of magic here is everywhere abundant. Okay. The evidence of magic here is everywhere abundant. I think that's supposed to be the evidence of magic here is abundant everywhere. Indeed, too abundant. Every tiny miracle entices them to dig faster, deeper, more recklessly. In the lightless depths, strange, savage creatures roam. Even the briefest encounter with one of these monstrosities can result in a score of deaths. Most miners are insensible of the danger. So long as the promise of magic lies ahead, the rest are whipped by their overseers. I dream of these monsters, vivid visions in which they speak to me in a rumbling dialect I can almost understand. They beckon me towards a place, that much I know. I often wake from these dreams fully dressed and already walking through empty tunnels. My magic has begun to fade again. The monsters that haunt my dreams tell me, in their own way, how I might keep my gift. Down in the depths there is a dark promise. And if I surrender all that I am, then perhaps... And perhaps you can go mad and steal the bodies of people? You found Le Denier's Quill. Aww. Wearer is immune to wind damage and stun. Grants defense buff. The Denier's Quill. I have a feeling that is an accessory. Teaches Alexandra Tremor. So these are ultimate abilities. Who would actually equip the anti-wind one? I mean, he would not be bad. I think Zikaron would be the more important one, but we don't want to get rid of his add-ons. Warp the dungeon instance. You can warp back anytime. Yeah, sure. That is the Earth dungeon done. So that is... The only thing we have left is finding the bird, which I have no idea where it's at. I'm going to have to go look at the footage. I think it's going to be mentioned in What's her face's footage? Oh, wait. We know of a place that we have not been. Hello, Cordelia's world. We haven't been here. Let's check that out. Maybe it has to do with this and we don't have to worry about going anywhere else. Okay, this looks like an accessory shop. I've been tasked with finding lost artifacts. What would you like to hear about? The lost Durandal, a magic sword, the heirloom of the Rossavaw family, was lost in Corsin's war. Scion of Rossavaw family, a captain, disappeared after an ambush near an ancient monastery southeast of Nibiros. That's not the one I wanted. I wanted to click on a different one, please. Dragonbreaker. 2 centuries ago, the king of Leonora borrowed a legendary spear from the Duke Leds in order to defeat a dragon. Sadly, the ship never arrived. It sank somewhere in the Eastern Sea. And the Yamato. There's an Osline legend that tells of the swordsman from beyond the world's rim. It's relevant to me because it's his sword. He traveled along the coast, winning duel after duel until he was disarmed by a monk wielding only a quarterstaff. Traveling northwest towards Seren at the time he disappeared from the records. Okay. I think we actually already have all of those. Yeah, we have the Dragonbreaker. We have the Durandal. The other one was what? The Yamato, the Dragonbreaker. Yeah, we already got all of these, I think. Because the Yamato is the one that... Okay, so he has 2 special ones. Nice. None of these are better. Inflict quantum suppression, though. Not sure what that's gonna do. Welcome to the Explorers Guild. I expect you've heard about the revelation of 3 other worlds. I mean, yeah. Well, we've been empowered by Parliament to go and find whatever we can. Whether that means signs of the other worlds or things left behind. Talk to our specialists if you want help out, they can give you good information. Playing with your nipples promotes positive vibes, even when they are your own. That I was not expecting to read today. Would you like to see my rare wares? I mean, oh, ho, ho, ho. Gains a buffet of permanent buffs. We can get everyone X attack. We can get even more money. Equip what? 8 characters, no, 7 characters, 2 Midas gloves each. That would be 7, 14. Okay, so that'd be 14. 14 doubles. I don't know if those stack, but buddy, I have to try this before we go to the mountain. And Ambidexter is pretty much a guaranteed pick for all of our martial characters. You got yourself a proper Oracle deck. They're exceedingly rare. Legend says that Oracle cards were a key part of the Etran rediscovery of magic. Before humans relearned how to wield magic directly, they were able to do so through rituals involving Oracle cards. Most of the original cards burned up in the fire of the Great Library, but some of the cards were more powerfully enchanted and gilded with metal. Those are the arcane cards. If someone could find them all, not even own them, just find them and win a game against their owners, well, I know many people would be interested to see the result of that. I mean, I think we've already encountered most of them, haven't we? Lost places on old maps. What would you like to hear? The Earth Shrine. Nope. That's the only one that we care about. Marshall's Shinari inscription that says it was within the boundaries of Rian. If I had a hazard guess, I say the entrance would be on a rugged plateau near some mountains. But this is a nice little spot to offer my services. So, what can I do for you? How many more character quests are left? You have completed all character quests. Well done. That's not... Oh, God damn it. Select battle music? Oh. Cool. Nothing, thanks. So, Northeastern wilds, those creatures, their haunting smiles, you'd think they would be nicer, but somehow their thirst for blood rivals the cruelest combatants. What even are they? More spider or more cat? What machinations led to this abhorrent animal to thrive so fully? Avoid the marshes, I beg you. Don't give them any more free meals. Do yourself a favor and leave their lands alone. I mean, that's not what I'm caring about. Oh, we got an evade tome. Maybe there's a guy that can give us hints as to where the monsters are? Doesn't look like it, though. Yeah, this doesn't look like there's anything here for us. Crap. So there is still one monster that we need to find. I was hoping that place would actually give us the information we wanted. But there is a bird somewhere. And I am not sure where said bird is the word. I'm wanting to say it's going to be in Ben's world. But I'm going to have to go look at the hints it gave us. So keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath, and I will see you guys next time.